We got some big payment news in the crypto market. We got to talk about Ripple Prime along with RLUSD. We'll throw some price action in of XRP as well. Hbar fans, those ETF gains, they are gone. Yeah, that's it. The pump was very short. We're going to talk about big money in stablecoins, the government shutdown odds, and
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
¿Qué ondas, muchachos and muchachas? Right now, a 54% chance that the shutdown is going to go past the 16th. This is Polymarket, DGen World. Yeah, look at this. Some no juiciness there until the 16th, which is good. Because if it's after the 13th of November, the Canary Capital XRP ETF will be able to be launched. Hbar's ETF launched. Look at the juicy action. I reported it to you while in Guatemala. And then it's erased all its gains since. Now, before we get into the crypto news, you know the deal. You, the viewer, matter most. Let's your comment at the beginning of every video. Stephen O is saying, rolling on the floor laughing. Just last month, this SOB paid pumper set XRP to $27 by December. Everyone here watches knows I don't say stupid shit like that. So whoever Stephen is, whatever you got access to, my guy, can you please share with the group? Because I don't think I've ever been that wasted to say something that stupid. Hey, dumbass paid pumper. Y'all know too, I don't take any sort of promos from crypto companies, so I'm not paid by anyone except for you two ad rev and your super chat. So again, this person is a retard. I don't need to get Mr. Garrison, but you know the deal. Now, Titanium channel member, thank you so much. Dropping some support on the channel from across the pine. He says, thanks. Well, thank you and you're welcome. And you all know I love bringing the news, good, bad, happy, or sad. Jimmy, hanging out with us, says, what in the time of the month is going on? He's throwing a naughty joke out there about, yes, the red up on the screen. Well, there you go. See, that's not, yeah. That's what, he's making a naughty joke. That's why I had to share it. Now, what else do I got for you? Let's round it out. Red Rummy says, anyone else that getting high on watching this dude, or is it just me? Well, apparently we know someone who gets baked. That's Steven. Never said $27 XRP by then. Come on. Heat map, ooh, she ain't looking good. Bitcoin 106,571, ETH is 3611, XRP at 237. We in the sale zone, girlfriend. ADA 55 cents. SWE is almost at the $2 mark. We already talked about Hbar, but holy shit, everyone. Crypto poop sandwich. Altcoin season, don't even talk to me about altcoin season. We're bleeding red right now. Scott Besson said some sectors of the economy are in recession. We're having some problems here, kiddos, because guess what? There's a lot of money being dumped into AI, but a lot of other sectors out there are not seeing any money. So yes, Jerome overcooked the turkey. And yes, some sectors of the economy are in recession. So now, not only do you have the fear of a longer government shutdown past November 16th, right now is the big chunk of the odds, you got crypto shitting itself in the bed like it's got a bad fever and thinks it's just gonna, pass a little gasp, but instead more comes out. You're like, fuck, man, I must be really sick. That's the crypto market right now. Besant doing his thing. But Ethereum stablecoin volume hits 2.8 trillion record in October. Why am I bringing this up? Is because in some protocols and in some scenes, you actually make money with your crypto. Monthly transaction volume for stablecoins on ETH reached an all-time high of 2.82 trillion in October, surpassing September's previous record of 1.94 trillion. The 45% monthly increase positions stablecoin issuers as the dominant revenue generators among crypto protocols. That's why Circle wanted to go IPO. That's why Tether has massive profits, because their margins on these products are absolutely nuts. And a lot of people are moving money via stables. Circle's USDC led with 1.62 trillion in monthly volume, while USDT recorded almost 900 billion last month. Both stablecoins experienced volume increases from the previous month. Holy shit. Stablecoin issuers consistently capture 65 to 70% of total daily revenue across major protocols. Damn, girlfriend. Now, XRP, do they benefit from 1 billion RLUSD? I don't know. I mean, I really don't see a correlation there. I see much more in like macro events like that. But Ripple launches Prime Brokerage, enabling XRP and RLUSD OTC trading balls. Anyways, this is for institutions, but Ripple's doing it as a company. So like I said, there are players that are making money in this market. Stablecoin players are making money, right? I mean, what's the volume at right now? 168 billion. Markets suck, but the exchanges are making money on people buying and selling, so they're making their fees. But like, RLUSD's making money. They got 1 billion of it. Ripple stablecoin RLUSD has achieved a significant milestone by surpassing the 1 billion in market cap distributed across ETH and XP. It's like almost all on ETH. That's what we talked about earlier. ETH stablecoin record volume. Part of that's RLUSD. Listen to this. The growth was propelled by the recent minting of an additional 50 million RLUSD tokens announced just ahead of Ripple's fall in 2025. In New York, Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, and Staten, from the Battery to the top of Manhattan, Asia, European, and Latin, black, white, New York, you make it happen. There you go, I did it. The platform design is adjusted, blah, blah, blah. It makes Ripple a shit ton of money. Either way, this is like the fastest time we have seen action like this happen. Look at this. 1 billion RLUSD now circulating. According to the Ripplecoin stable tracker, there's now 1 billion of them. This milestone is a big development for the Ripple ecosystem. RLUSD has become the fastest growing regulated stablecoin ever. It launched on December 17th, so less than a year ago. We're like, what, 10 and like a half months ago? Grew to 1 billion in a little more than 10 months. For context, Tether, the largest stablecoin, took over 1 year to hit 900 million. But that was also in 2015 when not too many people were getting into that. But still, that's big money. Big money. Is it coming over to native token? No. That's why I talked about making money in crypto. Not just like parking your crypto and going, oh, I hope this is awesome. No, but like generating. You're taking that risk, and that's why we need yield. That's why we need juicy payments on crypto. Because if you're going to take the risk, you might as well get something for hodling, right? Staking, whatever you want to play. Right now, we've seen that Hbar lost all its gains that it made from its ETF launch. Balls. That sucks. It was a pump and dump. Talk about that a lot in this channel. No, I'm not the person talking about $27 XP. I'm the person that talks about pumps and dumps. And how crypto keeps getting people that come in and out. And the volume by the exchanges, right? And that they make money. Let's hear the Winklevoss twins. And then you had to go IPO because you didn't make money. But that's just fucking saying. That's the truth. So now you got Hbar racing its gains. You got the XRP Canary Capital ETF that's going to be launched. Are we going to get the same thing? And then people are going to be wondering, okay, do I use this opportunity then just take a little profit-a-roni and then wait for it to dump again? I mean, if the government shutdown just keeps continuing, holy crap. But if we know that the government shutdown is going to be ending and it's like, oh, okay, we could get into this shit. That's kind of juicy. I understand the movement here. But what do we got? The Sol ETF did jack shit. The Hbar ETF was a quick pumperoni dumper. Look, we've already erased it. Look at that. Already erased. Erased it. You see that? Erased it. That's the pump from it. So, good news for the Ripple ecosystem. Great news for stablecoin players because they're making money. But the problem is like you don't make money even by being a validator on XRPL. So what's the incentive, right? I mean, think about it. Are you going to use your own electricity for that? No, you don't. Right? You wouldn't want to just use electricity and not get anything out of it. No, come on, give me some rewards. Give me some staking. Give me some juice for processing transactions on XRPL. Give me something. So I get what David is saying. Oh, the best fucking motivation is not having any motivation. Oh, that said no one fucking ever. No, it's just the problem is if they paid that out, then maybe we can go to somewhere else. But they can make enough money on RLUSD. I mean, with 1 billion of it circulating faster than Tether it took to get to 1 billion. So I don't know. Native token getting bent. Hbar pumping and dumping. Buy time? I mean, do you keep playing the pumps and dumps for 20, 25, 30%? It's all risky, but you can play it. You got some action in the economy. Some sectors like AI where they're dumping tons of money in, but some of the sectors are not doing so hot. And that's putting a lot of pressure on the market. Shit in the bed? Yeah. This is definitely shit in the bed. This is shit in the bed while you got some sort of disease that's making it come out red or something like that. Because for real, F the government. So good ecosystem news in one hand. Not good news for price action in this hand. Unless you like sales, but how many freaking sales are you going to get, right? How many times you can be like, oh, you got to buy the... And sometimes I think you do. Like, I think you have to be very strategic with stuff. You have to play within the lines, and you got to have your time frames right, and you can't chase. But then again, like, I look at this and I go, man, like, dude, the market just keeps playing pumps and dumps. Man, we talked about that with ETH, right? How many times ETH goes over 4,000 and do it? After you're done with this video, do it. Go on to the ETH chart and be like, yo, how many times over 4,000? You say, go right back down. Yeah, so the market does that. I mean, Bitcoin has a little bit smoother chart as you zoom out, but still just a lot of volatility. And it pushes back the regs, too, with the shutdown. So there's a lot of, like, pessimism in the market just right now. Don't get me wrong. Long-term optimism is still there. People are still really cool about it. They're just like, oh, this is taking that long for regs. Oh, this is taking that long for ETFs. Oh, this is taking that long for the government to do shit right. And then they're like, oh, dude, that's right. The government doesn't do shit right. That's right. If they were to build a boat, it'd be the fastest sinking fucking thing out there. It's just the government. If the government were to build a race car, it would be something that would overheat before it's done with the first lap and take an hour to change the tires. Something stupid like that. So we're just all chilling out here, eating some poop sandwich. Gold, silver, still strong, right? Those risk assets are going to play very strong right now. Is there as much enthusiasm in them? Not yet, but I mean, if inflation keeps roaring its ugly head, you're going to see a little bit more money rotate that. We already seen a whole bunch of money rotate out of crypto into AI, right? A lot of venture capital money did that. We've seen that. AI is now like the biggest investment like in the globe. So things are changing, but things can also change once the government opens up and we start getting those regs in, we start getting the votes in, and that's what a lot of us are looking for. We're like, short-term poop sandwich, long-term cool. Now, that's your news, good, bad, happy, or sad, and I gotta be honest with you, today was a little bit more on the sad side unless you like Ripple ecosystem news. Choo-choo what? Well, it says it behind me on the wall. Do you see it? Yeah, of course you see it. It's lit up in red. Now it's lighting up in blue and turning off. Lighting up and then turning off. Choo choo what? Well, the sign says it behind me. Choo choo bitches.